New subdivisions for gas, water, and wastewater are development paid. So the developer would hire his or her contractor to install the mains, the sanitary sewer main and the water main, but Decatur Utilities will install the gas main. So the contractor will install the water main, and after the water main is tested and got the BACT sample, been dosed and chlorinated and approved, Decatur Utilities will install the water service tabs to each property line and set that meter box on the property line. And then sewer mains, the contractor that is hired by the developer will install the sewer mains and also put in the sewer taps to the property lines. That's why we won't collect the sewer tap fee with new subdivisions that already have those tap fees installed by the contractor. So when they pay to have services connected in a new subdivision that like I talked about with the contractor installed, we have the meter box there already. The builder will pay for the accounts. We'll go out, we'll send those service orders out to the field. They'll go install the water meter in the meter box, and then also we'll do the gas service that whenever they're ready for that as well. So that homeowners will hire a plumber, and that plumber will pull us a gas permit with the city. That gas permit is sent over to our gas department, where then we will generate a gas add to that account. And at that point, our gas engineer will reach out to that plumber, get load information and appliance information that will connect to that gas service in order to determine the appropriate size for that service and if any additional pressure upgrades are needed. And then we'll go out, once all that's determined, we'll go out and install that service for that customer. So if we have a customer come into the office and is needing new water meters or sewer services installed to a property that abuts those mains, they can reach out to the engineer and kind of provide us the load or information that they may need for water usage and kind of size the meter size that they may need for that home. Then we'll reach them back out to customer service to collect fees, and they'll set up the accounts and send out the service orders. Once we see those service orders on our side, we'll look back up, make sure that those have been paid, and if they have, we will make contact with the customer or the customer's plumber to get a location marked where they may want that water meter installed or that sewer tap installed. Once we get that information, we'll reach out to the construction supervisors, and then they can kind of go field verify that those location markers have been staked up, and then after that, locates can be called in with 811, and then installation of those utilities can be done. So if there's a home in there, you've got to be in the city limits of Decatur to connect to our sanitary sewer system. So if you had a property that was, say, 100 feet from the closest sanitary sewer main, you're in the city limits, we can kind of provide you a price, aid in construction to install that main to your property, or you can have an engineer, you can do an engineering firm, do a design on that extension, and then you could hire a licensed utility contractor to install that main. And we would just do inspections on that main during the installation. So typically when developer installs these mains, and we've 100% approved acceptance of these lines, water main and sewer lines, we'll have a 1-year warranty with the contractor and developer. So anything that may happen to those mains, leaks, breakdowns, damages, they'll kind of take care of those for 1 year, and after that we will take full responsibility for maintenance of those lines.
So, first it kind of depends if it's, 3-phase or single phase, if what they want. For example, if it's a new commercial building that wants to build a business somewhere, first thing we do is we give them a load sheet, and then we have them fill out that load sheet, and that tells us what voltage they would like and what phase they need and how big their transformers need to be, so we can size everything off of that. And then usually we go out to the site and we meet with those people on site, and we determine if there's going to be any aid to construction costs, or if the site is good as is. For most residential people, they don't have to pay anything to put that in, but sometimes if they want to have their service underground, for example, we just require them to put in the conduit, and then we'll do everything else. But it all starts at the planning phase. Like they come in and say they want to do this, and we ask them for their prints, so we see how many lots are in here and how much they want to, how big a load this is going to be on our system. And from there we make sure the substation can handle it. We can make sure that the feeder that gets the wire to that location is big enough to handle all that additional load. And if everything's good, then we give them the green light. For a big major subdivision, they actually do a lot of that work already. So they put in all the conduit, they stub it up where the transformers would go, and they even install the little boxes where we put the transformers as well. And then after that, we come through and we pull in our wire, and we make everything hot. And after that, they're pretty much good to go to build construction, to go talk to Julie, like we said, and to open up a new account and get construction power and start building.